Welcome to your Vandy announcements on the Vandegrift broadcast system. That's Lincoln Hook.
And that's Zach Buck. Today's Wednesday, the 16th. The rest of November's weather will have a low of 65 and a high of 81, with the following week's highs remaining under 58 degrees. Winter is finally here, Vipers.
Now to sports. What's new, what's happened, and what to expect. Last Friday, the Vipers defended their home pit against the Bowie Bulldogs, winning 28-14. The Vipers fought hard in the cold November weather and will advance to the second round of playoffs. This Friday, they'll have a neutral away game at Kelly Reeves Stadium. It's a 7:30 game against the 5-6 Judson Rockets. Dress warm and bundle up at the game while supporting your Vipers. With the low being below freezing, the theme of this game is Ice Out.
The boys basketball team won their season opener last Friday, 47-36, and also won last night's game against the Austin Maroons. Starting our season off strong, this Friday, the Vipers play the Cedar Park Timberwolves. Show up and pack your pit to keep the momentum going.
Parking permits have been available for a very long time now, and we've seen many students get boots and tickets in general, and we really hope you've picked a permit up. But if you haven't, you can still register online and pay at the link below. And remember, tickets are and have been handed out.
And now, a staff reporter from VTV Voice, tell us exactly what to look for.
Hi, I'm Sarah McKelvey, and I'm a staff on the Vandegrift Voice, and some of our news stories this week is Kevin Sanchez committing to Notre Dame for cross country, theater having a stellar performance of Descendants, and a follow-up story by a fellow staff member, Riley Lockerman, on the Descendants performance. Plenty of homecoming photos and galleries, and we also have a story on how the band won first place at the 6A UIL marching competition.
Do you want to do it again, or? The National PTA is calling for students to compete in the Annual Reflections program, which encourages students to pursue artistic expression. Students can create and submit their entries in 6 areas: literature, musical composition, photography, dance choreography, film production, and visual arts. This year's theme is Show Your Voice. To learn more, visit the link below. And remember, registration is open until February 1st.
Teachers, if you have an announcement or want an event in your class to be featured in our broadcast, submit a request right here at the AV website. Most English grades from the freshman through sophomore year are graded on a 1 to 4 scale, with 4 being a 100. But where did this originate from? VTV reporter Ava Vanna gives us the inside scoop.
The system for English grades is on a scale from 1 to 4, 1 being a 70 and 4 being a 100. However, some students think that this isn't efficient or even fair. Let's see what a teacher has to say about this.
I'm Amy Warab, and I teach sophomore English 2 Quest and senior AP Literature. 1 to 4 scale, I don't exactly know where that originated from. I think it partially comes from like the state standardized testing stuff, as teachers took those rubrics and formulated them to use in class. Definitely every assignment that we grade, we make sure to have a rubric. What the assignment is where the rubrics vary, and then the rubrics also vary based on what we've been talking about in class, doing in class. Sometimes if it's maybe more of a simple assignment, really all we're assessing is are you thinking about things? Are you developing your ideas, explaining your ideas well? Maybe we'll just have 1 rubric row, still probably the 4 scale 2 things to break things down into levels. And then other assignments might have 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows, 2 rows, just kind of depending on what in that assignment we want to assess.
Here's what some students think.
I'm Sierra Gretline, and I'm a sophomore. I definitely think that each writer has their own kind of view in a story and how they perceive the assignment. So I don't really like how it is graded, but I feel like it should definitely be graded on completion and just how well you do the assignment, not necessarily if it's right or wrong. There's many components to it, and I kind of agree with it, but I kind of don't. Students should have to learn and kind of understand the content and material that is going on and everything, instead of just, here's your grade, here's what, like, you did bad on this, so yeah, here's your grade. So no, I definitely feel like small individual groups kind of focusing on a larger kind of aspect of English would definitely be so much more helpful, because you can like fully understand the concept and dive deeper into that content.
Dini or Nandini Murthy, I'm a sophomore.
I would prefer smaller classes that focus on how to grow our writing, because with like just a simple grade, it's like you don't get to know enough, and with classes, you like have more information on how you write, what you write, how to emphasize things that you write, like more things to make your essay or story better.
Thank you, Ava. With this being our last broadcast before the fall break, we hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving and enjoys this break to their fullest. And don't forget to tune in to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade to watch our Vandy Band on national TV.
Thank you for joining us today. This has been your Vandy Announcements from VBS.
Until next time, I'm Zach Buck.
And I'm Lincoln Hook.
Stay classy, Vandy.